All right, I'm going to do the solid geometry of this triangle with a little triangular hole in the middle. What I need to just show you is how to go about drawing those views. A lot of people got stumped with it. I'm going to start out and I'm just going to draw a little construction line going up over there. It says that you've got a line length of 60, so I set my pair of compasses to 60 over here. I go in over there and I can draw a little arc going around like that, and a little arc going around like that, and that will give me the line length of 60 over there, and I can use my set square doing a line going like that and a line going like that. Right, that's easy enough. It then asks you to find the center, so you draw lines going from the center just in chain line over there, a line going from the center, and a line going from the center over here. That was easy enough to find, just using your set squares with that 60-degree and the horizontal. You then need to find that little triangle in there, which stumped a whole lot of people. They thought that they could use their pair of compasses and all sorts of things. The way that you need to do that is you can take a little construction line coming out over there, and you can see that if I draw a little line coming straight up to the center over there, that distance from there to there is going to be 13 because the side length is 26. So if I measure off 13 millimeters, come in over here, mark that off as 13 over there, I can draw a construction line going up over there. And if you know anything about equilateral triangles, you'll know that I can draw a 30-degree line going out like that. So if I draw a 30-degree line going out like that, I've found the end point on that line. I can draw a construction line coming across here. I'm just going to pop a line going up over there, and I know that that distance over there is 13. So if I swing it around onto this side, I'll have my line length of 26 millimeters going across there. Right, there's my 26 millimeters. I can then draw a construction line coming down over there and a construction line coming down over there, giving me my equilateral triangle that I need to draw in order to do this drawing. Let's just do the numbering on this. I started out and I just used normal little numbers over here. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Now those number 1, 2, 3, I've put at the top surface over here. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 over there. Okay, I then say dropping down to 4 over there. So I've got 4, 5, and 6. And you can see those 4, 5, and 6 over there at the base over there. I then come over here and I label this smaller triangle in the center. I've got number 7, 8, and 9. You'll see that I've got 8 and 9 on there. 7, 8, and 9. Dropping down to 10, 11, and 12. 10, 11, and 12. I think that's fairly simple. You're hopefully understanding that. I've got this cutting plane going through here, and that's where most people seem to really get stumped. Over here, I've got A on that corner over there. You can see the cutting plane cutting through right at the top of that line. It then comes down, okay, and it cuts through this corner B over here. Okay, so B is on that corner over there, and C is down at this corner over here between, or on 6 actually. Right. I then come along here and I look where the cutting plane is cutting through. It is cutting through this line, 7, 10 over here, and I've labeled that U. And then it cuts through, you'll see that line coming up here, it cuts through the base of the triangle at V and W. V and W on the base there, V and W over there. Right, once I've got that in place, I can then start drawing the top view. All right, I'm going to be looking at drawing the top view over here. Here's my little eagle, and I'm flying down to look at this front view. The surface that I'm going to be able to see is not the surface at the top here. It is going to be that surface running along that cutting plane over there. So those are the numbers that I need to drop into my drawing. Right, I'm going to start out, and I'm going to draw a cutting plane over here. draw in your xy. Okay, you could call that x1, y1 if you wanted to. And I'm going to drop some lines coming down from A, from B, and from C. Let's draw that part in first. Okay, I'm going to take this distance, A. Okay, you'll see that it's exactly the same as C over there. So I come to A, I knock a point in over there, and I call that A. And I can draw a line going straight across to where I see C over here. There is C dropping down, and I can draw that in. I didn't need to transfer it using my pair of dividers. The next number is B over here. Take that measurement from XY axis to B, come down, find B, find the new XY axis, mark that off over there, and I've got point B over there, and I can draw in a line going between C and B, and I can draw a line going between A and B. And obviously label that point as B. Right. Next thing that I'm going to look at is finding point U. I'm going to drop that down. There's U, and W and V. I'm going to drop those 2 points down and get those points. Right. Here's U. Okay. U, I can come over here, drop that down, put that in there. There is U. V, take that point over there. There's V. Drop that down. There's V. I need to get my pencil in the right place. And W. There's W over there. Drop that down and get W in place over there. Right, I have got a line which is going to go between V and W, and I'm going to have a line going between U and W, and a line going between U and V over there. Right. My little eagle comes along here. It can also see this line over here that has not been cut away, so I need to find where 4 is. Okay, so I drop a line coming down from 4 over here, and I'm going to find where 4 is. You'll see that 4 is that distance from the 4 is that distance from the XY axis. Come over here, and I can drop a point down over there. There is 4 over there, and you'll see that it's the same distance as A. So I can come along here, and I can draw a line which will be parallel to the XY axis. Remember, a point view is going to be parallel to the XY axis. I have also got this point 5 over here. Okay, my eagle is going to be able to see that point 5 looking down, so I need to find where 5 is. I drop that down into my drawing. 5 is still very much part of this story. Remember, we only removed that part of it, so I take that distance from there to 5, come along here, find where 5 is, drop that down over there, and if you know anything, you should realize that that over there will also be parallel because it's a point view over there. So there's my point 5, and I can draw a line going between 4 and 5 over there. Right. What I've got now is a line that needs to go between 5 and 6 over here. Now, if I'm looking from the top over here, I'm probably not going to be able to see that line very well because I would be looking through that cutting plane. So where is 6 on this thing? 6 is at that point over there. You'll see 6, same distance over there as C. So there it is. 6 is on that corner over there. And I've got hidden detail going back to where 6 is. Right, once I've got that in place, I still have some hidden detail which I need to find over here. You'll see 10 has not been cut away, so I need to find that point. I'm going to drop a line coming down from where 10 is. Line coming down from where 10 is over there. I'm going to measure off that distance from the XY axis to 10. I'm going to come along here, drop it down, put that in there, and I would have a small little bit of hidden detail going between there and there, right? And then I can see that 10 has a line going to V and 10 has a line going to W over there. So I can put in some hidden detail going across over here and some hidden detail going across over there between 10 and W and 10 and V over there. Once I've done that, I can then bring in my set square and I can do the hatching on this thing. There it is. Just do the hatching as fast as possible on that cutting plane, obviously skipping out the hole. Right, there we go. That is the top view done. Right, so I'm going to do the left view of this. Okay, first of all, we're going to draw a XY axis over here. This coming down, and we're going to be transferring the information across from my front view. My XY axis, I'm just going to drop that down a little bit more over there and label it X and Y over there. Right, to transfer those points, what I would suggest is just transfer this XY axis coming out here a little bit more, and you can then draw in a 45-degree line, which you can then transfer all of these points into the drawing, or most of the points that you've got into this drawing. So here I go. I'm going to take a line coming out to there and a line going up over here. Now, what points do I have in this thing? Well, first of all, I can see that I am taking 0.5. I've got a 0.5 over here, but I'm not going to be drawing that in. I've got a point B. That's definitely going to be in my drawing. There's point B, taking it across. I'm going to take point B across into my drawing over there, and I can label that point B over there. Right, the other 2 points that I'm going to have is A and C. Take that across and bomb that up into the drawing and find A coming across over here and C coming across down at the bottom over here. Right, there is A over there and C over there. If you want to just test that, there is the distance from A. Find A, go across, and there it is. There is the distance from C. Find that, go across, there it is. The distance from B, from there to there, go to B, take it across the XY axis, and there is B in the drawing accurately. Using that 45-degree line, you'll save for yourself a lot of time. I can then draw in the lines going from B to A and from C to B and all of those. There we go. There is the cutting plane drawn in on the view. Right, the next lines that I'm going to take across are U, V, and W. Okay, let's take those across into the drawing over here and into the drawing over there. Let's find U. There is U over there. Take that across to the 45. Take that up over here, and I find U over there. That is point U. And let's take V and W across. There you go. Take that across. W is over there. Take that up over there. And I've got W over there. And then V, I'm going to take that across. Take that up into the drawing. And there is V over there. And I can draw in those lines nice and easily. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Right, so we've got all of the top part of that cutting plane. You'll see that I've cut away this part over here, okay, which was originally drawn in this view over here. So what I've got over here, I need to take away, I need to draw that part into this view. So things like 3, I'm going to find point 3 and point 2 in this drawing, and also point 1. So let's have a look. You can see that point 1 and A are in the same place, so I can put that in there. Point 2, let's take that across. Take point 2 coming across over here. And you'll see that B and 2 are in line with each other. So I can take a line coming up from B, and I can draw that in, and I know that I will have point 2 at that point over there. Right. 1 and 2 are joined together. You can see 1 and 2 in this view, and I can see 1 and 2 in this view. Therefore, I have a line that needs to go between 1 and 2 in this view. Right. I have got a line going. I need to find 3. Let's just take 3 across. Take 3 across into the view. All right. And where is 3? Well, let's take that measurement. Well, there's 3 and C. You can see they are in line with each other. So that point over there is going to be point 3. If you look over here, 2 and 3 has a line between it, and 2 and 3 has a line in between it. So I need a line going between 2 and 3. But if you look at it, if I'm standing in this picture, let me just get my little man over here, standing in the picture over here, looking across, I won't be able to see that because there's a whole lot of stuff in front of me. So that line would be done in hidden detail over here. Hidden detail going all the way across to 2 over there. Right. Let's just get that in there. Right. Okay, once I've got that in place, I can see there is 7, 8, and 9 that still need to be drawn in over here. So let's draw those points in. I'm just going to take those across. 7 coming across over there. 8 and 9 coming across over there. Let's find where those points are. 7 and U, you can see that they are lined up over there. So I can draw a line going from U to where 7 is. And that would be done as a hidden detail line. Won't be able to see that. Let's find 8 and 9. Okay, that's, I'm going to need to take those measurements. So there we go. There is 9. Find 9, go across, plant it down, mark it off as 9. Go to 8. There's 8, find 8, go across, mark it off as 8. Okay, and that we said was number 7 at that point over there. So I can now join 7 and 8 up with hidden detail. I can join 7 and 9 up with hidden detail. Okay, and 8 and 9, I'm going to just draw hidden detail over there, and then there is a dark line that I'm going to draw across there, continuing with hidden detail. Why have I got that little dark line over there? Well, if you take my little man over here, he is able to see through that hole, and he will be able to see, if you look at that line that I've got over here, going between 8 and 9, going across there, he can see that line, so he's able to see that little piece of line in there. Right, then I say, where is 12 and 11. 12 and 11 are still very much in this drawing, so I can take those lines across as well. Take 12 and 11 into this view over here. And you can see 8 and 9 and 8 and 11 are linked up, so I can draw a hidden detail line coming down over there. That would be 11 over there. And 9 and 12 are linked up. Hidden detail line coming down there. There is 12. And obviously I would have a line going between those 2 points as hidden detail. Right. If I look over here, I've got a line. Right, the last 2 little lines that I need to do. If you look over here, I've got a line which is going to go from 12 to V over there, and a line that's going to go from 11 to W over there. I know that because I've got that view, 11W, in this view, 11W, and in this view, 12V, and in this view, 12V. If I've got those 2 lines in the view, I can draw them in, so I can take a hidden detail line going from 12 to V, hidden detail there, and a hidden detail line going from 11 to W over there. Once I've done that, all we need to do is to do all the hatching. Remember, we're hatching the ABC, so take your pencil and quickly hatch across this story over here, except for that little hole, which we're not going to hatch through. There we go, up to the hole. There we go, up to the hole and to that side. There we go. There we go. Just taking it across as fast as I can. And that is done.